Hello everybody, let me introduce myself. My name is Ayjan Nishimbekova. So let's go. This course is called English as a Foreign Language course. It's designed for elementary level students with basic understanding of English. The course is based on the textbook American Think Starter, Unit 1, One World. So the main goal of this unit is to help students develop their English language skills in four main areas, like listening, speaking, reading, and writing. And students will do engaging and interactive activities to strengthen their language abilities and to lay a solid foundation for further language learning and communication. There will be different interesting topics, different activities. I will show them a little bit later. Students will attend the classes 3 times per week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. After every class, students will have interesting interactive assignments related to different online tools. Also, the English as a foreign language course takes place in Orlovka, rural area of Kyrgyzstan. The classroom is located on the territory of the orphanage. So the orphanage provides a safe and supportive learning environment for students. The classroom is equipped with necessary teaching aids. So we have a blackboard, projector, and audio-visual aids. Also, students will have their mobile devices. The age of the participants are from 9 to 12 years old, and they are both girls and boys in the classroom, and with almost equal number of each. Students of the course are mostly Kyrgyz. The students' prior knowledge is different, so they have different levels of English language skills. They are mostly beginners with some gaps in their knowledge of the English, and mostly they learned English in the school, and they had basic English lessons. They know some basic English words, vocabulary, expressions, and so on. So these blended course have a variety of prior skills and knowledge of the language, so students will build on the existing skills and use a blended learning approach, combining both online and face-to-face activities. They will use their Google email to participate in the Google Classroom learning area. So we will use different online tools such Canva, Quizlet, Kahoot, Google Maps, Jamboard, Padlet, Bubble.com, online tool, Google Forms, Word Search, WordWall, and Flipgrid. So every tool has its own purpose, so I will explain it a little bit later. So the outcomes of the course of this unit is, so they will recall question words, to formulate inquiries and gather information from others, comprehend personal information and describe countries, nationalities, and adjectives to communicate effectively about people and places, use the verb to be correctly in a variety of contexts and sentence structures to express through thoughts accurately, distinguish the pronouns of the English sounds H and W in question words, increasing clarity of speech, evaluate reading comprehension by understanding text such as a website about the Olympic Games or a dialogue about their favorite soccer teams. Actively participate in listening activities such as taking a radio quiz or understanding a humorous photo story. Demonstrate writing skills by completing questionnaires and providing personal information with clarity and consistency. Reflect on the Olympic spirit and personal self-esteem texts by understanding the importance of values and self-image. And use acquired vocabulary and grammar to carry on a conversation, demonstrating effective communication when introducing and sharing personal information. So they will have different tasks. And there will be some gamification. tools used, real life scenarios, visual and multimedia. So they will have group projects, pair work, collaborative discussions, peer feedback, group brainstorming, and so on. And as I explained earlier, we will have different online tools, interactive tools to catch their attention, to involve them, actively participate. So there are 6 classes to in this unit, and one is as a review class. So let me introduce my English as a foreign language course. Here you can find, let me show you. So digital tools that will be used. Here I put not only just the links to the online digital tools, but tutorials for students as well. So students before the class, or we can invite students to come and to have to use all the tools one by one, not all immediately. Yeah, so they will practice one by one. There's some videos, tutorials to learn about, so get to know the tools. Next one, here you can find a welcome unit, but I didn't finish this. So welcome unit is just introduction unit with some exercises, but let's focus on the unit one world. Here you can see different activities, and above you can see the assignments. So for example, let's look at this. So the reading exercise, they will have the materials to learn about. We will talk about the countries, nationalities. We will read. Here you can see the images. Yeah, there are some materials. Students will be able to enter this, read, do some assignments, and after reading, here are some assignments. For example, individual work. Let's follow. I created the Olympic spirit. According to the text, they will have to answer the questions in the correct way. For example, the assignment is answer the questions on the website for yourself, write your answers, share your answers with a partner. So after they finish these assignments, they will have their answers on their email, and they will compare their answers with their peers. For example, as an assignment, I asked them to write full sentences. Yes, my name is Ayjan, for example. They write their emails. What's your name? Where are you from? How old are you? Who is your favorite sports person? Why is he, she your favorite? These questions are created according to the text, so we will practice it in the class, and then after finishing it, they will fill out this Google form and then compare their answers with their group mates. Another thing, for example, after learning the vocabulary, let's see, here are some vocabulary. You see the countries and nationalities. Students will practice the words vocabulary. For example, here you can find vocabulary flashcards I created on the Quizlet. Now look, for example, Australia. Yes, so here you can see the flag. Next word is country is Brazil, and so these cards are easy to learn, and there are some interesting not only this, you can like for example, this activity. For example, look at this. Let's say, okay, this one is, how do we do it? Turkey, you see, the United Kingdom, and so on. So there are some interesting assignments how to learn the English. Another thing is also flashcards, but we use it to learn the geographical place. For example, this one, you see Mexico. You can see them, they are placed on the map. So they are interesting assignments. Another one is grammar, question words. You will here there is some here is a video from the YouTube to learn what WH questions are. And so on. So we have some different activities, and here we have some assignments. For example, there is an assignment, design your flag. This activity is created on the Jamboard. So students can go to the Jamboard and create their own flag. They can draw, they can use different tools. Look, for example, decide what color it will be, what things are important to put it on the flag. They can use this toolbar to create their own flag. Another thing that I want to share is writing personal information. So students will create their presentation about themselves according to the presentation that I've created. Personal information is so this the context is that the New York English summer camp asks them to tell about themselves, kind of questionnaire. So for example, what's your name? My name is Ayjan. Where are you from? I'm from Kyrgyzstan. So students will create their own presentation, and then it reinforces their creativity, critical thinking, and so on. Another thing is mind map. So students will use bubble.us to create the bubble, the mind map. Let me demonstrate it. So, for example, countries and nationalities. For example, first they write country and then the nationality. So, Brazil, Brazilian. And other countries, there are 10 countries that we will learn, and so they will write the nationalities. Another interesting thing that I've created is with the using of the adjectives. Another thing is word search. So students will do the word search according to the countries and nationalities. For example, let's find Brazil. Can you see it? Brazil, great. So these activities reinforce their vocabulary learning, and also they are interesting. Here you can find word search with adjectives. Another thing is related to the grammar, to be. So put the words in order to make sentences. So students will do the activity on the word wall. Then they will put, for example, look, my English book is new. So great. You see, this activity helps reinforce their grammar. Another activity is on vocabulary and grammar. So this is Kahoot. I created here some exercises. For example, let's start. Yes. So students will enter, and then they will choose the question. So you can see that here is a game pin. Students can enter the game pin and start the game. Now let's come back to our Google Classroom. So these are the tools, the topics that I've created in my Google Classroom. And here also I want to share that there will be some entry tests, and after finishing this unit they will also do the review, the summative test, and the unit will finished. Thank you everybody for watching. Goodbye.